3 unexpected psychological effects coronavirus pandemic has affected us so far. Weeks into self-isolation, the spread of coronavirus is showing no signs of slowing down, and that has even the most optimistic person pondering, just how long will this last? As social creatures, we need to connect, communicate, interact, and above all, be touched. Whether it's shaking a coworker's hand or hugging a friend, most people find it comforting and therapeutic. But for those of us who have been segregated, or with people who aren't able to have physical contact, loneliness and social isolation are some of the growing mental health concerns. Even if we happen to work in an essential industry or are allowed to buy groceries outside, we have to maintain our social distance and avoid physical contact at all costs to minimize the chances of infection. If you think that is bad enough, what about the infected patients who must be treated in isolation rooms or wards? What you are about to learn is how the coronavirus pandemic has psychologically affected us now compared to before. So let's get to it. The social relationship. The peak times of seeing our loved ones are during the summer holiday or over Christmas. So just imagine what it would be like when couples or families are sealed in a property for a much longer period of time during the lockdown. For most, the extended duration together can make or break a relationship. When a problem already exists, any more time spent together in self-isolation can magnify the tension in a relationship. That's why it's no coincidence that the divorce rate has increased by 4 times since the start of the national lockdown in some countries. While infidelity used to be the main reason for divorce, now it's the lack of space. The more time a couple spends together, the more they hate each other. Although people love each other, staying together in a small space for a long time really pushes the limits of tolerance over trivial matters in life. The anxiety effect. Many people may feel overwhelmed with anxiety as coronavirus continues to grow. And the thing is, intense anxiety can, in some cases, cause similar symptoms to COVID-19 itself, like dry cough and fever. Imagine you're alone in an office and you've never worked there by yourself before. You may be starting to pick up on random noises like a crack or a squeak and say, "What's going on? Is somebody there?" The more you listen and the more you tune in with the things that you're noticing, the more that can elevate your state of anxiety. The same is true with your body. You're constantly checking your symptoms and worrying about minor cracks or squeaks. This is what the anxiety effect is all about. People often overrespond because coronavirus symptoms have heightened their defense mechanisms. The contagion effect. It is understandable that face masks were the first to go, then hand sanitizers in supermarkets. But now, panic buyers are snatching up toilet paper? What? Toilet paper does not even offer any sort of special protection against the virus. Funnily enough, this is just how our perception of fear is shaped during a pandemic. That's why it's not difficult to see a connection between times of stress and shopping. You might not notice this, but when people stock up on toilet paper, it gives them a sense of control that they have done everything that they could do. But there's more to it than that. It is not only about the sense of control, but the contagion effect that leads them to subconsciously hug the toilet papers. All those photos of empty shelves may lead people to believe that they must rush out and grab toilet paper while they still can. And what started as perceived scarcity becomes actual scarcity. How crazy is that? So, to recap, the 3 unexpected psychological effects the coronavirus pandemic has affected us so far are: 1. The social relationships. 2. The anxiety effect. 3. The Contagion Effect. Well, that's all we have for today. Remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and click here for more daily psychological videos. Once again, thanks for watching.